Okay. So, but before we start any program, okay, it is a general etiquette that we do the prayers, right? So, generally in Hare Krishna movement, so we also sing the kirtan. So, we start with the kirtan and then we do the prayers and then we start the program. So, with your permission, I'll start with a short kirtan. Okay. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा
राधा
माधव
माधव
कुंज
कुंज
बिहारी
बिहारी
गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन
वल्लभ
वल्लभ
गिरिवरधारी
गिरवरधारी
यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजन
यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
यमुना
यमुना
तीरा
तीर
वनचारी
वनचारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा
राधा
माधव
माधव
कुंज
कुंज
बिहारी
बिहारी
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
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 हरे
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 राम
हरे
हरे हरे
राम
राम
हरे
हरे
राम
राम राम
राम
राम
राम हरे
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 हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
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 राम हरे
राम
राम
राम राम
राम
हरे
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 Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
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 हरे
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 Hare
हरे
Rama,
राम
हरे
हरे
राम
राम
Rama
राम
Rama,
राम
राम
हरे
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 Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Okay. Thank you, devotees. Thank you so much for starting this program, and you're all here. I'm very happy that you're all coming to this program. So so thankful to all of you. Okay. Okay. So let us begin today's class. So today's class is about Ekadashi. So let us talk about Ekadashi, and even before we get into Ekadashi, first of all, let's talk about a little bit of background and what is Ekadashi, why are we doing this Ekadashi Vrata, how to do it, and all of that. Okay. Before we start the class, let us take the blessings from the Acharyas. So let us start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण so first of all we are from this very wonderful land of India, all of us, right? So India is known for a lot of things, but India is known for its spirituality. India is known for its deep spiritual values. And what is behind this deep spiritual values of India is our scripture, right? Our scriptures are very, very special. Okay, they are called the Vedas. And these Vedas are directions for us how to lead our life. And then, if we properly follow these Vedas, then we will be getting an advantage that we will progress spiritually and materially also. So Vedas have got everything. They have got knowledge of material and spiritual both. But the original purpose of the Veda is for us to improve our spiritual life. That is how the Vedic system has been designed. So now talking about the importance of tapasya. Tapasya can be translated into austerity. Tapasya. So it is said, there's a very nice verse in Srimad Bhagavatam that says that tapasya is actually meant for human beings. Okay, so what does that mean? What is first of all tapasya, and why is it meant for human beings? Let us try to understand. So there is actually a very beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. So it says, Nayam bhajo kashtani kamanhi arhate vid bujani. So that is a Srimad Bhagavatam verse which says that human life is actually meant for tapasya. So we have different forms of lives. We have human is also one of them, right? So how many of you agree that human is also a kind of an animal, isn't it? Are we not one of the animals? Yes or no? Do you agree? Human is
Highly
also one of them.
conscious animal.
Highly conscious animal. So it's like the best of all the animals, correct? There are different animals also. We are also one of them. We are like animals, of course. We have similar features, similar functionalities, but we are very conscious. We can understand spirituality. We can improve our spiritual consciousness. So there is something that we can do which the animals cannot do. That's tapasya. That is restraining ourselves. Okay. So restraining from the sense objects is called tapasya. And when we do it under the directions of the scriptures, then that gives us spiritual progress. So you will also see, we see that in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that there are three things that we should never give up. Number one, yajna, that is fire sacrifice. Number two, dana, that means charity. Giving charity, we should never give up. Number three is tapasya. Tapasya means performing austerities. Now, performing austerities, there are different categories and different types of performing austerities. So, first of all, this tapasya, in simple words, tapasya means if there is something that I could have done naturally, or I would like to do it naturally, but I restrain myself from doing that, that is called tapasya. Simple words. So, for example, um, I could have been sleeping till now, right? It's possible. But then let us say, if I choose not to sleep and wake up, that is tapasya, right? So, for example, it's natural to sleep in the night, right? If you feel sleepy in the night, but if you're awake, you see, we do that, right? We do that's called jagaran. Am I right? So we wake up and then we don't sleep all the night, right? And then we do some religious practices. So that is also tapasya. So it is natural that when we get the hunger or urge to eat, that's natural that we eat. But then if I restrain from eating, that's called as tapasya. Now, the important point here is this tapasya, when directed by the scriptures and when directed by the spiritual master, then it becomes very powerful and very significant spiritually. So now, coming to today's topic, that is Ekadashi. Ekadashi is one of the tapasyas recommended by the spiritual masters. And Ekadashi is actually very easy. This is not at all very difficult. Okay. So the acharyas, they're not saying, go to Himalayas and, just try to tolerate that cold, or go to some desert and try to tolerate that heat. They're not saying all of that. Okay. It's very simple kind of vrata or a simple fast. I'm going to explain to you what is Ekadashi, what is its origins, and how to perform it, and what are the benefits. Okay. So let us begin. Share my screen and I'll show you something. Okay. So you can see my screen, right? Here we go. Start with
Yes.
something simple. So first, very simple question. Okay. Which day is Ekadashi? How do you decide that this day is Ekadashi or not? Okay. And how is it based upon? Okay. This is based upon our Hindu calendar or the lunar calendar, right? So the calendar that we are following, right? We recently celebrated 2025 New Year. That's called as the Gregorian calendar. That's actually coming from the West. Okay, that's after the British, they have invaded us and they have colonized us. Ever since then, we have been following that calendar, but our traditional calendar is lunar calendar. Am I right? So this lunar calendar is based on the lunar phases, right? That is called as the Shukla Paksha and the Krishna Paksha. That is the phase of the waxing moon and the waning moon. There are two phases. Let us just see that. So we have two phases. One is waxing and one is waning. Right? Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. 15 days. Am I right? So now when you start from the day one, right? It's called Pratipata, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, like that. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Simple numbering in Sanskrit. That's it. Okay. So the 11th day of the waxing moon and the waning moon, or the Shukla Paksha and the Krishna Paksha, is called as Ekadashi. So in Sanskrit, Eka means 1, Dasha means 10. Eka plus Dasha, that is 1 plus 10, it is equal to 11. So that means the 11th day of waxing moon and the waning moon, as per the lunar calendar, is called as Ekadashi. So that's about Ekadashi. So at any point of time, if you want to interrupt me, you feel free, okay? You can just start talking and you can interrupt me. Let's talk about some benefits of observing Ekadashi. So some of the simple benefits is that, you see, spiritual life is about restraining our senses. Am I right? It is for trying to contemplate on something which is higher than the sense objects, right? So higher reality. So we want to connect to that absolute truth, to that higher reality. So to be able to connect to that absolute truth or the higher reality, there must be some kind of a spiritual practice. So this is actually a spiritual practice. Let's try to understand. Okay, different benefits. And then it is also said there was actually a Nobel Prize for a person who has discovered something that I'm forgetting the name, but there's a Japanese scientist, okay, who discovered this, that if you restrain from eating, right? So what happens is our body cures itself from the toxins. So what happens is, like, every day we are eating food and there's a lot of toxins that get accumulated. Okay, it's like the undigested food. So in Sanskrit, it's called as the mala. So this one, ama, it's called ama. So this am is getting stored inside the stomach and then there's no way to bring it out. Okay. So what happens is, when you do some kind of fasting, and specifically the scientist says every 15 days, if you do that fasting, right? So your body, like, cures itself. So you can live longer. So there's actually, it's actually a fasting, there are fasting benefits. It's exactly like fasting every 15 days. That's also given. So this is exactly what our previous generations, whatever the Vedas and the great rishis have given us. This is the Ekadashi. So this is the benefit. Okay, we have the spiritual benefit, so that instead of, like, just indulging in our senses, we just restrain our senses, pull them back, and then put them on God. And then we also have the medical benefits, that it's a good day, it's a resting day for the stomach. So it's almost, it's like this, right? So your vehicle, if you're driving it continuously on a highway, right? Let's say you drove it for 8 hours, then you take a break. Why do you take a break? You take a break so that the engine can cool down for some time. Am I right? And then it's also for you to refresh a little bit. So it's like a break for the stomach. So stomach is like tirelessly working for us. Am I right? So we are, like, tirelessly feeding, continuously we're feeding it. And then it's like continuously working for us. So we need to give it some kind of rest. So that's one of the benefits, that, it's like a kind of a rest day for the stomach. And also for those people who are cooking, I'm sure you can relate with this, that so every day, I mean, there can be holidays for anything, but you cannot have holiday for cooking, right? So it's not possible that I don't want to cook today. Either you have to get it from somewhere or you have to cook it yourself, right? So it's like a break for, even for the cooking. So it's like a break for the kitchen. So Ekadashi means close the kitchen. Sometimes you see in some mutts in Udupi, they just lock the kitchen. So the temple kitchen is locked, right? So the idea is, like, there's a rest day. It's like a rest day for everybody, right? So these are some of the benefits, basic benefits, okay? I'll tell you some more very, very significant and impactful benefits in a while. Let's see the story of Ekadashi. Okay. So now I'll tell you this is a story from our scriptures. Okay. And then, um, so the Westerners, they call it mythology, but then, yeah, that's the right name. Yoshinoro Osumi. That's right, for fasting, and won a Nobel Prize in the year 2016. Thanks, Lata Mataji. Thank you very much. Right. Yes. So I was saying that, see, a lot of this Western agenda is that they want to prove that our religious scriptures are mythology, but then there is actually a lot of evidence that it's actually not mythology.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I guess your voice was not coming. Maybe it was my internet. Sorry.
No problem. No problem. So I was saying that uh, mythology, right? That's the name that these Westerners have given to us, the propaganda, right? But then actually, if you see, we can trace out from the Ramayana. We have seen that the Ramayana, wherever the places where Lord Ramchandra has visited, that has been actually traced down. Okay, and the description of the flora and the fauna that's given in Ramayana is actually matched by the scientists, and also Mahabharata, right? So the Mahabharata also has actually happened. Kurukshetra is a real place. How many of you know that Kurukshetra is in Haryana? Have anybody been to Haryana or Kurukshetra here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Kurukshetra is actually a place. Hastinapur is a place. And the places where Pandavas have visited, all those places are still existing. We have the Ram Setu bridge also, am I right? So we can see, even I remember visiting, I remember visiting a lot of places in Andhra and Karnataka also, where it is said, Pandavas had come here. Pandavas had did something here, something like that. There's always some significance, somebody has come here. Okay, they established this temple like that. So this is all very, very old, and this is our tradition. And then we don't accept that it is a mythology. We accept that it is reality. Yes, it is really there. And then I'll tell you one interesting story that actually happened. Okay. So this is the story of a demon named Mura. Okay. So there is a demon called Mura who was actually tormenting all the uh, demigods. That is the Devatas. You see, in our Puranas, there's a description that there are two type of people: the Devatas and the Asuras. So the Devatas are like Lord Brahma, Vayu, Agni, and Surya Dev, all of them, right? So then there was a very, very powerful demon. Okay, he was very, very fearsome, and he was tormenting all of them. And then all the Devatas, as usual, what do? They go to Lord Vishnu and they pray to Lord Vishnu that, my dear Lord, please protect me, please protect all of us from this fearsome, terrible, ruthless demon, Mura. So then Lord Vishnu said, okay, then let us all go and wage war with him. So all the demigods, headed by Lord Vishnu, they went to attack this demon Mura's capital named as Chandravati. And then there was a big fight. And Lord Vishnu killed a lot of these demons. And then Mura and Lord Vishnu started to fight face to face. And then there was a fight of wrestling between Lord Vishnu and this Mura for 1000 celestial years. So 1000 celestial years, like if you convert it into human years, you multiply it by 365. So approximately 365,000 years. There was a continuous wrestling. And apparently Lord Vishnu became fatigued. So when Lord Vishnu became fatigued, he went inside a cave to take some rest. But then Mura thought that, let me kill this Hari today. And then he goes inside that cave where Lord Vishnu was taking rest. So from the body of Lord Vishnu, there was a young lady who came out. And then she started to attack this Mura. And very, very powerfully, she started to attack. And then Mura was really very surprised that how is it possible that somebody has come out of Vishnu and she's so powerful. And then she actually defeated him and killed him. When Lord Vishnu woke up, he was very pleased. He asked, like, can you tell me, like, how did you do it? I'm very pleased with you. And he said, I'm going to give you some benedictions, right? So she said, oh my dear Lord, if you're very pleased with me, please give me the boon that I can deliver people from the greatest of sins on those people who fast on this day. And she says that, if somebody fasts on this day, Ekadashi, the day where I'm born, if they are fasting in the evening, if they're fasting in the noon, okay, and they're having only one meal in the night, they'll get 50% credit. And if they're fasting only in the night and they're having the lunch, then they'll get 25% of the credit. And if somebody very faithfully observes this Ekadashi 100%, then they must be able to go back to your abode. So this is the boon that I want. It. So Lord Vishnu said, definitely I'm giving you this boon. So from now on, anybody who fasts very sincerely on this day of Ekadashi and who remains spiritual, God conscious, and remembers about my stories and chants Bhagavad Gita and religious scriptures, he will definitely go back to Godhead. He'll come back to me and I'll burn up all his sins that have been accrued over the
Hare
many, many,
Krishna,
many.
Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Sorry
Yes,
to
ma'am.
interrupt. I did not understand what you said, Prabhuji. Like if you are fasting the whole night on Ekadashi and having a meal in the evening,
Yes.
50%. Please explain this, Prabhuji. I
Yes,
didn't
Mati. The thing
understand
is,
this.
see, it's like this, right? So when you have, see, there are multiple levels, right? So one level is like you only have the night meal or you have the day meal only, right? So if somebody skips the day meal and has the night meal, he gets the 50% credit of the entire pious credit that's supposed to be getting. Okay, that's called punya, right? They'll get 50% of it if they skip the lunch. If they skip the dinner, they get only 25% of it. But if actually they skip the lunch and dinner both, they get 100% of the benefits. Getting it? Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. But Prabhuji, like in ISKCON, I've seen, like I've gone on many pilgrimage trips with them. On Ekadashi, they serve right from morning. They start serving prasadam, Ekadashi prasadam,
That's right.
like
I'm going to come to
breakfast.
that. I'm coming to
Ah,
that. Okay. I'm
okay,
coming to it.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. So I'm going to come to that. So this is about the observance of Ekadashi generally, that it's called Nirjala. Some of them are able to do Nirjal fasting. So different levels are there for this. Okay, this is the Ekadashi. Different. One of the levels is that some people are able to do Nirjal fasting. Nirjal fasting means they don't even drink water the entire day. Okay, that is possible. And a lot of people actually do it. So the first time we think that, oh, what's going to happen? Maybe I'll die. Right. So even when I started, I was like, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Right. But then when you slowly start to integrate this practice, it becomes easy. It's not very difficult. But then we'll also talk about different practical levels of fasting. Okay. What did Srila Prabhupada say about it? And how can we practically fast? Etc. 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 I'll tell you one more story. Okay. Um, this is a story of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is has incarnated around 500 years ago, and he's the incarnation of Lord Krishna. It's Lord Krishna himself who has come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of a devotee. I'll tell you one small pastime. So one day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to his mother, Sachi Mata, and says, "My dear mother, can you give me one charity?" And the mother is very pleased. She says, "Yes, definitely. You ask me, what charity do you want?" Then he says, "My dear mother, I have only one request, that please do not have grains on Ekadashi. Can you be able to do this to me?" And she says, "Yes." Okay, very simple but very, very powerful story. Okay, this I love this story. Very simple story. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to his mother and requested, "Can you give me charity?" And he asked for a one simple thing. "Please give me this charity, that you will not eat grains." So the point is, we should not eat grains. So there are so many foods which are not grains, which we can eat. That is possible. I mean, if you're not following the entire strict, uh, no, if you're not strictly following, you can have fruits, you can have milk. Let us see all of that. Okay, what is it that you can eat, and etc. etc. So we saw the story of Ekadashi, and how to observe Ekadashi is that it's the main thing about Ekadashi is about it's fasting from grains. Okay, And then different levels are there here. Either you could be completely fasting from grains, like something like it's called nirjala. Nirjala means no water, not even water. Okay. Nirjala does not mean no water, but everything else. No. Okay. Nirjala means no water and nothing else. And not even water. That's what it means. Okay. Nirjala, that's one level. Another level of fasting is like there's some people who just have fruits on that day. So you can have all kinds of fruits, except there are some exceptions which you can check on the internet. I will give you some links. You can go through. There's some exceptional fruits which you should not have, but generally most of the fruits you can have. Okay. Fruits with seeds, they say that you should not have that fruits. Okay. Other than that, it's okay. Fruits and milk is not a problem. Okay. If you take fruits and milk, your fast doesn't break. It's considered as fasting. Okay. And then we have, sorry, the next level is you could have some non-grain fasting food. Okay, what is that? What do you mean by fasting food? So that's called upvas ka atta. You heard of that? You know, you've heard of something like that? So there's some foods that people have on upvas, right? Like some of the popular ones are like sabudana, khichdi, like sabudana. You can have sabudana related any stuff, okay? Sabudana things is generally okay. And then something called as varai, okay? These two things are not a problem. I think there's also kuttu ka atta, they say, right? Yeah, these are the things that you can actually have, okay? So actually, you'll not be believing me. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of recipes on the internet which you can find very creative recipes if you search on YouTube. You'll just search for Ekadashi recipes. You'll find thousands of them, right? There's so many recipes also. So that's not a problem. So it depends upon your health status and how much you can do it, okay? It depends upon you. So the only request is very simple: fast from grains. You can have anything other than grains. Okay. And what constitutes the grains? So I have a question for all of you. So if I'm going to have something like, let's say, idli, is that grain or not? What do you think?
It's a
It's a
grain, bro.
grain.
Great.
If I have upma or dosa, is that grain or not?
Grain.
It's grains,
Green.
right? It's grains, right? Yeah. So, because some people they somehow think that if I have some light tiffin, it's fasting. But as per the scriptures, no. You having the grains in any form, even in the powdered form or in the form of broken rice or broken wheat or anything, all of this constitutes for breaking the fast. Okay, you should not. So sometimes some people practical questions. Some people ask, like yeah, explain the past of Mahaprabhu, some practical concerns and do's and don'ts. And sometimes some people ask some question like, "Can I have my medicine?" Okay, medicine is allowed, not a problem. You can have your medicine if as much generally. Yeah, your question, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
So sometime what happens, Prabhuji, we are observing Ekadasi fast, and let's say we are going to office, or you know, some people, they do not observe fast. They are eating foods, and sometimes you do smell, the other foods. It could be, sometime you are walking by the street, and there are shops. So sometimes you do smell things like it could be onion smell or some other weird smells. Is that the restriction, or it's a how we should consider it, like for Ekadasi fast?
I actually didn't get your question. I'm sorry.
So for example, I'm today's Ekadasi fast, I'm
Right,
observing that, right? And let's say if I'm walking on the street,
right,
there's a shop, there's a restaurant,
right,
right? And I'm just walking there, and I
right.
could smell the onion smell, for example.
Okay,
Is something wrong with my fasting, or it's like it's okay to,
it's okay to smell, right?
because you can't avoid it basically
Yeah,
sometimes.
yes, it's fine. Smelling is not eating in one way, but if you
Small,
actually,
I mean, smelling
it's
something will
okay.
not break your fast, right?
No, it won't. No problem.
Okay,
Hare
thank you.
Krishna, Prabhuji, sometimes the smelling, you feel it in your stomach, or you feel it in your stomach.
Yeah.
He said, like my maids and all, they eat tobacco. And when I stand next to them, the smell goes into my mouth and then it goes into my stomach. So I want to know if that breaks the fast.
No, generally no, Mataji. Smelling is not considered as breaking the fast.
Thank you.
Okay, just give
It
me a
goes.
moment. Somebody at my door. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Yes, please. Go ahead.
That was
Anybody?
I wanted to know, Prabhuji. Sometimes the aroma of different kinds of food also, you feel the lava inside your mouth at times, and sometimes you even gulp this thing. So is it breaking your fast?
That's right. But let's not get into that level at the moment. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
Prabhuji, because it usually happens on Ekadashi. That's why I
Yeah,
was.
I know. These kind of things happen, but let's not
Yes.
worry so much about that. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, man.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Yeah. Any other questions that anybody has?
Yes, it just came to my mind, Prabhuji. What about the slaughterhouses which also emanate odor and that you tend to absorb when you go across them?
Yeah, that's
That
what
will
I was saying.
definitely,
Let's not bother
Prabhuji,
so much.
you
Okay.
know
Let's
what?
just
Even the odor which it goes into the blood, Prabhuji.
let's keep it simple, Mataji. Okay. It's like simple. Let's keep it simple. We are not supposed to eat. That's it. Okay. Forget about
Okay, Prabhuji.
smelling.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Right. Hare Krishna.
I have one question, Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
Prabhuji, exactly on which Ekadasi the feminine gender of Bhakti born? Ekadashi. We have around 26 now if you include Purushottam Mass also.
Yeah,
20.
interesting question. I'll have to check that. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure which Ekadashi was that. It's an interesting question. Okay.
Probably is that a reason why the Jains wear that mask, Prabhuji? They don't want the insects or anything to be disturbed.
I'm not sure, Mataji. Let's let's just leave that topic for smelling
Okay,
for
okay,
now.
Prabhuji.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
just focus
Prabhuji.
on eating. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes. Hare Krishna. So, okay. So, what are we supposed to do? So, what is the idea of this fasting? Let's come to that. Okay. Because we have to understand the essence. There is an external part of it and there's an internal part of it, right? So every ritual has got an internal part. That is like the essence. Okay, we'll come to the essence. So the external ritualistic activity here that we're doing is we're fasting, right? That's called upavasa. Upavasa. Upavasa means coming near to something, right? If you have to come near to the puja room, you have to go away from the kitchen. Simple. Upavasa. Coming closer to God. That is the main essence of Ekadashi. So on Ekadashi, what is recommended? Let us see some do's and don'ts. Okay, simple do's and don'ts. Then, yeah. So some do's and don'ts, simple do's and don'ts. It is recommended that we chant the names of God. So we recommend chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You may have any other names of God that you have. Okay. But the thing is, you should be chanting the names of God. So we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So the reason is, it is said that today is very, very special. That's the reason why we named this program as Madhava Tithi. There's a beautiful song, okay? Madhava Tithi Bhakti Janani, okay? Which is written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So it says Madhava Tithi means also called Harivasara. That means it is the day of Vishnu. So this is a day which Lord likes very much. So he has given the boons to Ekadashi Devi that anybody who does religious fasting today, anybody who chants the names of God today, anybody who hears the stories of God today, they will all be delivered from all their sinful reactions. So maximize this. Chanting Hare Krishna, reading Bhagavad Gita and scriptures, and hearing the pastimes of God, hearing the pastimes of Lord Krishna. So these are some simple do's that we are supposed to be doing. The idea is, as far as possible, we should stay away from our regular business. But of course, I understand that some of you may be working and some of you may be having some regular work. But the idea is to keep that in mind, that every Ekadashi, when Ekadashi comes, that bulb should be switched on. That, okay, today is a special day. Today we are supposed to be chanting. Today we are supposed to be doing something spiritual, right? So then we try to do as much as possible. So, for example, you can come 1 hour early from your work. Simple, for example. Or maybe you can work from home and try to do a little bit more chanting. Telling you some examples. Maybe if you're into business, maybe you should try to delegate your business to somebody and try to spend today in Krishna consciousness, right? So there's simple ways to keep yourself God conscious. These are some of the do's. And some don'ts are like very simple. Don't eat grains. Simple rule. You can eat. You can take milk. You can take fruits, or you can take all the creative Ekadashi recipes. You can eat all of that sabudana khichdi if you want, etc. But then I wrote one more point. Don't spend time in, and then I stopped here. I maybe can you complete it? What do you mean by don't spend time in what? I want you to complete it. Don't spend time in what?
Indulge in material things,
In
Prabhuji.
sense gratification.
Sense gratification. Okay, and then
Cooking varieties.
cooking varieties. Okay. Yes.
Gossips, Prabhuji.
Gossips. Yeah, gossips. No gossips today, at least. Yeah. And then
Sleeping.
sleeping. Yeah. Okay. What else? Here is a
Chanting
challenge
the
for all
holy
of
name.
you. Huh?
Eating,
Chanting the
sleeping,
holy name.
mating. Prabhuji, 3 important things: sleeping, eating,
Yeah.
and mating.
Eating, sleeping, mating. Yeah. Brahmacharya. Following brahmacharya. Right? No sense gratification today. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Here is a simple challenge for all of you. Try this out. Try not to be angry till tomorrow morning. How many of you can take up this challenge?
Me.
Yeah. How
I'll
many?
take up. I'll take it up,
Yeah.
Prabhuji,
You should
because
not get
I'm very
angry now.
short
Okay.
tempered.
When you become angry, you should just smile and you should remember that, oh, I lost.
Yes, I'll take this challenge, Prabhuji, because I am short.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Try not to get angry today, and that will
Yes,
be a very
Prabhuji.
interesting thing to do. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you. So these are some of the practical observances. So the idea is like Ekadashi is meant for God consciousness, and we are supposed to follow the basic rules like practicing celibacy, trying to be pure today, waking up early in the morning, and all of that. Okay, taking bath early in the morning, chanting Hare Krishna, reading scriptures, etc., associating with the devotees, going and taking darshan of the Lord in the temple, and doing some good activities like helping others. You can help others who are in need, give them charity, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so actually a good day for doing it. It's a religious fast day. Okay. And let's see some more things. Any details? Okay. Today is actually a special day. So somebody asked me how many Ekadashis are there and what's the calendar like and what are the practical way of doing it. I'll tell you one simple thing. Okay. So totally we have how many months do we have in a calendar year? Who can tell this? How many months do we have?
12.
12 months. Okay. And there is actually one more month. Okay. That's called the Adhika Mas. So add one more. That's called Adhik Mas. So that comes every 4 years, once in 4 years. Okay. So we said that every month has 2 Ekadashis. So totally we have 26 Ekadashis. Okay. And each of the Ekadashi has got a particular significance and a particular name also. Okay. And the name of this Ekadashi, okay, today is Shat Tila Ekadashi. Okay. So Tila means sesame seeds. Til is very famous, right? In religious observances, we use til. We use til for giving charity. We use til in offering for the oblations to the forefathers, isn't it? So the til is this very special kind of thing, a religious thing, okay? With respect to the Vedic culture. So there are 26, and then there's a particular way to break the fast. Okay, let us say that you take up the sankalpa or the commitment that okay, I'm going to fast today, and then maybe from the next day Ekadashi, if you're starting, and say okay, I'm going to fast the entire day, or I'm going to fast the half day. You start with that. Maybe you can say I'm going to skip the dinner for tonight and I'll have fruits instead. And start with that. Simple. Then slowly, in couple of couple of ekadashis, you practice and say, okay, I'll skip my lunch also. I'll have fruits instead. Something like that. Okay, you should slowly replace. You should not try to. If you aggressively try to replace your diet, you can get into some acidic and different issues. So you have to carefully, gracefully take it up. Okay, that's fun. And then there is a particular way of breaking the fast. Okay, that's called as parana. Okay, and Parana, there's also a story with respect to Paran. How many of you remember that story? We discussed that in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number
Durvasa Muni Prabhuji and Amrish Maharaj.
Ambarish.
Amrish Maharaj.
Ambarish Maharaj story. We saw that Ambarish Maharaj was fasting for Ekadashi. And then Durvasa, right, the angry sage who has come to his door as a guest. And then he said, it was on Dwadashi, Ekadashi fasting was over, and Dwadashi Paran time had come. That means Paran time, before that time you're supposed to break. Paran time means there's generally a time window between this time to this time. In that time you're supposed to consume that grains. If you're doing nirjal, you should take water. So whatever you were not taking, you should take that and break the fast. That's breaking the fast. For example, if I'm doing nirjal, I'm not taking any water at all. If I take water, the fast is broken. That means fast close. Let us say if I'm not taking grains. If I take one grain also, my fast is finished for the Dwadash. So Paran is that. Okay, Paran timing is there. The timing is also available. We will talk about that. The timing is also available. All these, somebody was asking, Prabhuji is asking, like, can you give me the list of all the Ekadashis, the dates, and the Paran timing? Absolutely, definitely, I can give you. I'll give you some links, okay, where you can find out. And also, we'll put it in our WhatsApp groups henceforth. So this way, Ambarish Maharaj, he had to break the fast. But then now he is in a dilemma because here is Durvasa, who is his guest, right? And he's a sage, right? And he's a sage. And then if a sage has come as your guest, do you eat food before you serve food to him? Right? You don't do that, isn't it? It's not a good etiquette, right? So some saintly person came to our house and he's taking bath. We don't immediately have our food. So we'll wait and then we will give the food to them and then we'll have the food. That's the etiquette, right? So then, but then what happened is that he has to break the fast. So he went for taking a bath, religious bath, and then he has come back. In the meantime, so he asked his ministers, what should I do now? Because if I don't break the fast on time, the entire fast is gone. It's wasted. So then they suggest take some water and break the fast. So water is not considered as grain, right? It's not technically eating. If you take some water, it's not technically eating. So there's no fault in taking water. That's what they say. So then he takes some water. That's it. But then Durvas becomes very angry, and we all know the story. What happens next, right? Durvas Muni becomes angry. So that's Paran time. So hope that's clear for you, right? So that's Paran time, right? And any questions regarding this Paran? Anyone has any questions?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
You
Krishna.
mentioned about the taking early bath.
Yes.
What's the ideal time, Prabhuji, for taking bath, and what's the maximum permissible time one can take bath on Ekadashi?
It's nothing like maximum permissible time or minimum permissible time, but they're different. Always there are different standards. Okay, there's like the best standard and the lower standards, right? Just like how do we say among the educational institutions, there's a NAC accreditation. So you have the A plus, and then you have A, you have B, and you have C, you have D, you have E also, right? So it's like that, different categories. So it depends. So the best bath is waking up early in the morning in the Brahma Muhurta. That is technically 1.5 hours before the sunrise.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's the best. Okay, then the next level is during the sunrise. That's next level, like A plus A, B, C, D, E, like that. Taking a bath later than that, after sunrise, or even later than that, noon, etc. Not taking a bath at all, that's also one standard. Okay, so different standards are there. So you can start with some standard first. Okay,
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank
yeah,
you so much.
start with something and then try to move upwards later. Hare Krishna. Yes,
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji.
yes. Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Pranams,
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu.
Yes, please.
Prabhu, Rajgir atta is Sehadesi food meals. Prabhu, Rajgir atta, quinoa rice.
Yeah, Rajkirata is considered as fasting. Yes.
What is Rajgir atta, Prabhu?
Generally, they are not grains. Okay, they'll be made up of some kind of seeds or something like that. That's why it's considered as fasting food.
Quinoa,
Is it
Prabhu?
necessary to take till today, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I'll come to that. I'll come to that, Mataji. I'll come to that question. Let's complete this and I'll come to yes.
Prabhu,
Yes.
quinoa
Continue.
rice, Prabhu?
Sorry?
Quinoa.
Quinoa is also considered as non-grain, from what I've heard. Okay, it's not a grain. Quinoa,
Okay, it is Sehadesi food, Prabhu. Huh?
right? Quinoa, kuttuka atta, rajgir atta, sabudana,
What,
and
Prabhu?
and
Kutgir
varai.
atta ka means, Prabhu? Kutgir atta ka means, Prabhu?
Sorry,
Kutgir atta ka means, நான் அது கேள்விப்பட்டதில்லை பிரபு இதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் கேள்விப்படுறேன் அதனால கேட்டேன் பிரபு
rajgir atta.
ராஜ்கிரா ஓகே பிரபு
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
தேங்க்யூ பிரபு
Yes,
Thank
sir.
Prabhuji, these days lots of videos are emerging regarding how sabudana is prepared. So how should we take this?
That's a good question. There are a lot of questions on the quality of sabudana these days. So if you are not very sure about that quality, that it is compromised quality, then don't take what do you say, sabudana. You can take groundnuts. You can take potatoes. You can take something else. There are so many alternatives. Okay, if you're not very comfortable with that, but we
Okay.
cannot generalize everything, right? It's like that.
Hare
Coming to
Krishna. Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Praveen.
Some people they are okay with taking tomato and green chilies, you know, while
Yeah,
fasting. Is that okay to eat, Prabhuji?
tomato and green chili. Tomato is fine. I don't think any problem. Green chili is also fine. I have not heard anything against green chili. Green chili, tomato is fine from.
Because when we were like small and our parents used to observe, grandparents, they used to just eat like black pepper and the different salt, basically fast
Yeah,
salt.
that's a good point. You know, generally you don't take the normal salt today. You take that pink salt.
Pink
Right? You don't
salt
use a
and
normal
the
salt.
black pepper, but
Correct,
never
correct.
saw the green chili and tomato as such.
Right, right, right. That's right. And also, I'll come to your question, Kalyani Mataji, in a moment. Okay, I'll talk about the Shaktila Ekadashi also. Okay. Yes. Any other question, Praveen Prabhu? Yeah. So some people have different standards. It's difficult to say, but chili, and as far as I've heard, chili is okay, not a problem. Tomato is also okay, no problem. Okay.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Welcome. And okay, there's one interesting question that keeps coming. Okay, I'll just answer this. Pick one. So sometimes there's a different kind of a day that comes for our calendar, and there's a different date that comes on, uh, the regular calendar. How many of you face this kind of problem? That you see that we have published a date which is next to that day or something like that. Okay. There's certain rules. Okay, I'll just share you something. I'll just share my screen. There's one page here. You can see there's a concept of Mahadvadashi. It's a technical concept, but if you can go through this article, if the Ekadashi is not Shuddha Ekadashi, then we fast on the next day. So in other words, if it is not Shuddha Ekadashi, or if there is a Mahadvadashi, that means compound Dwadashi, two Dwadashis on 2 days consequently. So there are some rules mentioned here. You can go through it. In that case, we do fasting on Dwadashi. It's just that Ekadashi is the same day, agreed. But the fasting is observed the next day. That's it. Okay. So that's the reason why sometimes we see, and a lot of people get confused. And how is it possible that everybody is observing the fast on this day? But why is it that in ISKCON you're saying the fasting is on the next day? Okay. The answer is here. Okay. This is actually from the scriptures. You can go through this link. I'll share this link with you. It's got all the things. Yeah. So here is a nice quotation from Prabhupada. It says, one should carefully act in devotional service. One will be negligent in executing devotional service. Actually, it's very important day. If you follow this Ekadashi properly, just simple thing. Okay. If you start following, your bhakti will improve like anything. Your bhakti will enhance like anything. Okay? Your bhakti life will be much more better. Okay. And let me quickly talk about this Shaktila Ekadashi. Today is Shaktila Ekadashi. Now I'll tell you some specifics now. Okay. What is this Shaktila Ekadashi and what is the benefit of fasting on this Shaktila Ekadashi? There's a particular story for that. Shaktila, that means till can be used today in 6 different ways. What are the 6 different ways is you can use till when taking bath. So when you are about to take the bath, you put some till inside the water, inside your bucket, and then you take a bath. So that's called, bath with the till. Number 1. Number 2 is instead of using a soap, you use the paste of till. That's one way. That's the second usage of tila. Right? And the number 3 is you consume till. You eat till. Right? You eat till. And number 4 is you actually give as a charity till. You give as a charity. Someone. Okay. You can give as charity till as a charity. And number 5 is you can actually receive till as charity. Okay. I think I missed one more point. It's not on top of my mind. I'm sorry. So there are 6 ways in which you can actually use till today. Okay. One is for bathing. One is using as a paste. One is for consuming it as a food. And one is, I remember the 6th point. One is for offering it in the sacrifice. So in the fire sacrifice, you put that till, as ahuti. So that's the 6 different ways. That's why it's called Shat Tila Ekadashi. Now, we don't have to do all of this. Okay. Our style of performing Ekadashi is very simple. Okay. What we say and what Prabhupada says is we are devotees, right? Bhakta. We are not karmakandiya. That means we are not here to follow all the religious ritualistic activities given in the Vedas. Whatever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, whatever Srila Prabhupada has said, the essence is this. Chant more rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra today. As simple as this. Just keep this point in your mind. Eat as less as possible and chant Hare Krishna. Just one line. That is Ekadashi. This is how we follow Ekadashi. Eat as less as possible. As less in the sense, don't eat grains. You can have non-grains, no problem. And chant Hare Krishna. That is the essence. Okay? Should be chanting Hare Krishna. What's the point of doing all of this, doing all the religious, ritualistic activities, waking up all the night also, and not chanting Hare Krishna? Do you see? I remember when I was young, okay, we used to do that Jagaran, right, for Shivaratri. You know what we used to do? A lot of people still do that. We had behind our house, there used to be one ground, okay? And we used to put some lights there. And guess what we used to do there? Any guess?
Watch movies.
Yeah, not movies. Yeah. If projector was
People used to do that, I think so.
Yeah, that's one of the things that people do. What else? What do young kids do on a ground, right?
Play cricket.
Yeah, we used to play cricket all the night. All the night we used to play cricket match, right? So we should not follow like that. That's not austerity. Okay, that's not the correct way of doing any kind of austerity. Austerity means we should be God conscious, isn't it? Common sense, no? We should be God conscious, right? So that's what we saw, right? In the fifth chapter. How many of you remember this verse, right? Where Krishna is saying that restraining from doing action and not being Krishna conscious is not actually useful. How many of you remember this verse? Yesterday we discussed this, right? So it's like merely renouncing the activities, yet not engaging in devotional service cannot make one happy. But a thoughtful person engaged in devotional service can achieve the supreme without delay. The idea is when we say stop doing something, it doesn't mean just stop doing something and do something else. It just means that do the positive more. So we have to understand what is the positive, what is the negative. Try to reduce the negative and focus on the positive. It's not that I stop and I do nothing. Just like, for example, sometimes some people, they take up the vow of silence, right? They're silent, but they're actually speaking a lot. Do you see what happens? Did you want to try that? You can. Okay. Just try to be silent for 1 hour today. But then there'll be I don't know, a whirlpool of thoughts that will come inside your mind next, right? You cannot remain silent. So silence means silence should be there inside also, isn't it? So it doesn't work like that. The idea is be Krishna conscious. Okay. So that's the reason why we have assembled today. I just wanted to explain you what is this Ekadashi and what are the benefits. So let me tell you some specific quotes from the um, scriptures. Okay. They're very, very beautiful quotes which are presented in the scriptures. So there is this like the positive way of putting it. Actually, there's a negative point also, which we have to understand that actually it is forbidden for eating for every person. Nobody actually, we are not supposed to be eating today. And it's said that um, the reason why we are having suffering in our life is because of all the sinful activities that we have done in the past. Okay. And Ekadashi is a beautiful opportunity for us to get rid of all those sinful activities, right? And if we do not take Ekadashi seriously, then we miss a very beautiful opportunity. Okay. Yeah. Anybody has any questions?
Hi, Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
No, I have heard one saying that it says that if you don't follow Ekadashi, it's like a Brahma Hatya Papam. So could you please explain a little bit more on this?
Which part do you want me to explain? Yeah, that's
Brahma
what it
Hatya.
says. Yeah,
Brahma
that's right. Which part? I mean, do you want me to just say the same thing or do you want me to explain why it is Brahmatya?
Yeah, why this saying is there, or what is the background of this thing?
Yeah, that's right. That's the right question. Okay, thank you. So
Thank
actually
you.
what has happened is, I'll tell you the continuation of the story, okay? We spoke about the Ekadashi Devi, right? And then Ekadashi Devi, and then she got the benediction, and then something else happened, okay? Uh, because of following the Ekadashi, there was one department which became uh, very idle. Okay, what's that department? What happens when the crime goes down? Which department has no work to do? Yeah,
Police department.
police department, right? So the
Yes.
police department of material nature is Yamadharmaraj. So he actually punishes people for their mistakes, right? So he saw that everybody is following Ekadashi and they're not coming to hell at all, and there's no work in hell, right? Everybody is just out of hell and everybody is going back to God. So then he came and requested, I'm completely out of work. What should I do now? Right? And then, so Lord Vishnu says, okay, here is the thing. Anybody who fasts today, they'll be liberated. And anybody who does not fast today, they will actually come to you. Okay. So they'll be you'll have a lot of work because of that. Okay. So that's one of the boons that Lord Vishnu gives. And then there is something, there's actually in our Hindu culture, everything we embody as a person, right? So Ganga, we say Ganga Devi, yes or no?
Yes.
And Kali Yuga, we say Kali Purusha, right? This is
Yes.
a person. right? For everything. Surya, we say Surya Bhagavan. We're saying it's a person, right?
Yes.
So Govardhan, we're saying Giri Govardhan, person. So like that, we have sinful activities and the pious activities. Sinful is called Papa, right? And Punya. So there is an embodiment of Papa called Papa Purusha. There's a description. There's one person called Papa Purusha. It is said that on Ekadashi, the Papa Purusha resides inside the grains. So it is very simple. We don't have to do any of the criminal activities to become sinful, okay? If somebody just has a grain on Ekadashi itself, the Papa Purusha, he gives all the kinds of sinful reactions for that person. And that becomes a bondage for us, okay? And so that Papa Purusha is actually residing in the grains on the day of Ekadashi. So that's the reason why we should be very careful, okay? Is that clear, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Right. Any other questions? Okay. So there's a nice quote, okay? I'll just read this. Vyasadeva is saying, on Ekadashi, please don't eat grains. Please don't eat grains. Please don't eat grains. Whoever you may be, right? Please follow the Ekadashi. It's from this we can get the perfection of human form of life. And there are so many stories, okay? Every Ekadashi has got a story. So henceforth, every Ekadashi, one day before, we will send out a poster and we will tell you that tomorrow is Ekadashi. Okay, you'll get an alert. And not only that, we'll have a special class on Ekadashi. Okay, how many of you would like to be a part of this class? Okay, please raise your hands. How many of you want to be a part of this Ekadashi special class? Every time we'll have a special class, right? So we'll discuss about pastimes of the Lord and we'll chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and we'll discuss something, which will improve us in spiritual life. So because simply by following this easy vrata, that is fasting from grains on one day, there's 2 days in a month, we can very easily attain Vaikuntha. Okay, we can go back to Godhead, which is the ultimate purpose of life. Okay, it's very easily we can attain it by doing this. We don't have to do many days of fasting. You see, how many of you know that Jains can actually fast for multiple days. They fast for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. How many of you heard of that? 5 days, 6 days. We don't have to do all of that. It's very difficult, and we appreciate them for their fasting, but we don't have to do all of that. Okay, just 2 days a month. Any other questions? Any questions? Okay. So if no questions, then let's do one thing. Can we all sit down and just chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in conclusion? Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, let's all chant together. Then let's start. Let's start with the mantra. It's Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. And after chanting this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, I'll give you some links, okay? And some Google apps also, Android apps, but I don't have iPhone apps at the moment. I don't know. But I can give you 2 apps, mobile app links, where you can get some kind of reminders for the Ekadashi, okay? Let's start chanting Hare Krishna. All of us, you can chant together one round. So I've got my Japamala here. So this is my bead bag. I don't know if you know this. This is called as a bead bag. I've got a bead bag with me. And I have a Japamala also here inside it. And I'm going to chant with the help of this. If you don't have it, no problem. You can chant it and you can try to count it on your fingers or somehow remember. Counter also. It's Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna. So how many of you have completed one round?
Hare Krishna, yes, Prabhuji, completed.
Awesome. That's nice. That's
Yes,
nice.
Prabhuji, completed.
Prabhuji completed.
That's great. Jai, very nice. Okay. So henceforth, every Ekadashi, we will all meet. Okay, how many of you are ready for coming? Type me in the chat. You'll all come to the Ekadashi program?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Ganesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Happy to see you. Yes, very nice. Yes, you all are here. Yes, G Lata Mataji, Hare Krishna. And see, I see yes from Sanjana Ekhe Mataji. Yes. Ravindra Kumawat. Thank you, Ravindra Prabhu, for all your wonderful service. So let me tell you, Ravindra Prabhu, how old are you, Ravindra Prabhu?
Prabhuji 17.
17 years old, Ravindra Prabhu. He is helping us with, volunteering to send the messages. You're seeing the messages that are being sent by him, right? So he has volunteered to take up that seva. So wonderful, 17-year-old and doing such wonderful service, right? Please keep it up. Thank you very much.
Hari Bol.
So Hari Bol to you. Yes.
Hari Bol, Ravindra Prabhuji.
Right, very nice. Then we have Jagadish Prabhu and Pavan Prabhu,
Hari
Krishna
Bol,
Mataji, Kalyani Mataji, Srija Mataji. Thank you, Srija Mataji. She's also helping us in volunteering services. Pavan Kumar Salla. I have a query. I've heard that millets are non-grains that are allowed. Okay, Pavan Prabhu is here. So among millets also, there is one particular millet that's allowed. Okay, not all the millets. Be careful about that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, whole year of Ekadashi dates. I said that I will share with you one app, right? Let me share you that app. So this is a mobile app which will help you. I'll give you a link to that. So first of all, if you want the mobile app for Ekadashi reminders, you can actually set reminders and you'll get actually a reminder here, okay? But for Apple, I don't know. I don't have it yet. Maybe somebody can help me with that. Okay. And then there's this one app. There's one more app called Vaishnav Calendar. That is also a useful app. There's another app. These two apps are very useful. I use them regularly. Or if you want the calendar, you can actually get it from internet like this. No, there's Drik Panchang, ISKCON Ekadashi list. Yeah, Drik Panchang also is good. Drik Panchang Ekadashi list is also good, which contains the Paran list also. Okay, this is for the web. And these two are the mobile apps. Okay, you can use any one of these mobile apps or this website. Yeah. And then actually we were working on one. So actually, I'm a software engineer by profession. Okay, we were working on a software chatbot, right? Srija Mataji was working on that. We were trying to create a chatbot which reminds you of Ekadashi, right? Hare Krishna. Yeah. Anything else in closing? Anybody wants to add something? Any comments? Any questions? Anything that you want to add? Right? Okay. Thank you very much. So have a very nice Krishna conscious Ekadashi today, and thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
So much, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Thank you,
Krishna. Thank
Prabhuji.
you
Hare
so much,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Welcome. Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Prabhuji, please share
Prabhuji. Thank you
the
so much,
video in the
Prabhuji.
group that was played in the beginning.
Absolutely. You like that video?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I'll share it. It's one of my favorites from Madhavas. I'll share that. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank
Hare Krishna. Thank